Alright, we're at Giga-Bites Cafe in Atlanta, Georgia. We're here for another Dropzone Commander Battle Report. So today we're playing a PHR army against a Resistance army. We're just using one of the basic missions out of the rulebook, Land Grab, which is a focal point mission. There are 5 focal points, which are represented by these little red discs. And standard rules for focal points apply when we're using the tournament rules. So if you contest a focal point at the end of the game, if you have some sort of ground unit within 6 inches, you get 1 point. If you control a focal point, which means that within 6 inches you have more points than any other player, you get 1 additional point. And that's pretty much it. Any sort of tie will go down to kill points. We'll be back in a second with our armies.
Alright, so this is 1,500 points of resistance. For a command battle group, I've got an Alexander heavy tank and a lift hawk with anti-aircraft and 2 free riders. For the vehicle battle group, I've got 12 rocket technicals. Just go with it, even though there are some guns. They're all rocket technicals. 2 free riders and 4 gun wagons. The free riders and rocket technicals will start underground and come up through the breaching drill. We'll see how that works. Got a heavy battle group with 2 Hannibals, 2 Zhukovs, both in lift hawks with anti-aircraft. Got an infantry battle group with 2 occupation veterans, resistance fighters, and Jacksons in a lift hawk with anti-air, 2 Cyclones, and then I've got 2 Archangel Pathfinders for air. We'll see how that goes.
Here's my PHR army. This is the same tournament list I've been running. We have a Zeus and an Odin in my command group and a Neptune. I'm running a level 4 commander in this game, but since the Resistance deck has not been released, the way we've been playing it is that nobody gets any cards, just to make it fair. In my standard battle group, my armor group, I've got 2 Phobos and a Neptune, and 2 Helios, also in a Neptune. I've got a infantry battle group with 2 bases of Immortals and a Triton with miniguns, 2 Helios and a Neptune, heavy battle group with a Hades and a Poseidon, then a scout battle group with 4 Mercury drones, no transports, and 2 squads of Sirens in Tritons with no upgrades.
Hey, Tristan, I'm the Resistance player. For direct deploying this mission, all it was is the 4 gun wagons from the standard battle group.
And for me, all I've got is my 4 Mercury drones, because everything else is in a transport. We'll be back at the start of turn 1. Start of turn 1, Tristan won the initiative roll-off. He is elected to go first, and his drill actually came out of reserve, which will be interesting.
Alright, turn 1 recap. I activated my standard battle group. My technicals came out of the breaching drill that popped up there. Free riders still stuck on the ground, and gun wagons just moved up onto the focal point.
Alright, I activated my scout group. I put 2 Tritons up here and disembarked the Sirens into the building from opposite sides, and just moved my Mercury drones forward 6 inches.
Alright, I activated my heavy battle group. The Zhukovs flew in and hopped out, so they're ready to shoot down anything, and the Hannibals just flew over and stayed in.
Alright, I activated my infantry battle group. The infantry got out of their Triton into this building, and then the Helios squad disembarked right here to provide cover for the Tritons.
Alright, I activated my command battle group. The Alexander flew in on its lift hawk and is still there, and then the free riders drove on over here.
Alright, I activated my standard battle group. The Phobos walkers came in, they're just behind this building here. And then my Helios skimmers disembarked here, they're disembarked.
Yep.
And then I had 2 Neptunes fire shots at technicals, and I killed one of his technicals with a stealth missile. And just as a quick addendum, this Alexander actually moved a little bit farther forward. He forgot he could move at full speed if he didn't disembark.
I activated my infantry battle group. The lift hawk with the 3 Jacksons and all the infantry flew up over to here, and the 2 Cyclones just flew up here waiting to kill something.
Alright, I did my heavy and my command because he didn't have any battle groups left. Hades got out here, the command group got it right there. And I fired stealth missiles from my Neptune and Poseidon and killed 2 more technicals. Of turn 2, I won the roll-off, and the Pathfinders came in from reserve. Alright, activated my Hades. I shot the black nanomachines, which killed 4 guys. The miniguns killed another guy. The Poseidon dropship killed another guy. And then I fired the tail cannon all the way over there at the Zhukovs, and I blew up one of them too.
Alright, I activated my standard battle group first. Gun wagons just moved up to come around the corner. Free riders hopped out of the drill, hiding behind the building. And the remaining 3 gun rocket technicals, moved up, tried to shoot at the Odin, but I didn't get enough hits to be able to combine fire or focus fire to hurt it.
Alright, activated my scout battle group. The Mercury drones moved up here. the sirens, got in, moved over here, disembarked, that went to the deck. This dropship just moved around here, went to the deck, didn't embark the sirens, that's it.
Alright, I activated my infantry battle group. The Cyclones flew up, tried to shoot at the Odin, hit it, Zeus and the Hades were wound up doing nothing. And then the Lift Hawk with 3 infantry squads flew up. One of the occupation veterans hopped in here, and the resistance fighters and the other occupation veteran squad hopped up in here. And the Jacksons are hiding there.
And this Jackson?
There. And there.
Activated my command group. The Odin, the Zeus, and the Neptune all fired at a different technical, and I only killed one. It was the Odin one.
Where? Is that it?
That's it.
In my air battle group, they went straight down this corridor. Managed to avoid that first Phobos' fire. Did 2 damage points on the Neptune and dodged the other ones on the way out.
I activated my armor group. The Helios moved around this corner here, shot the building, did 1 damage. The Neptune came around the corner, killed a technical. The Phobos already shot, but they moved over here. The Neptune backed up, killed the last technical.
Alright, I activated my command battle group. The Alexander is out now and he's ready to kill some stuff. And the Free Riders zoomed all the way from here to over here.
Crazy movement.
Huh? Used miniguns.
I did use miniguns. My Triton moved up here, put the infantry in the building, and then fired its miniguns at the Free Riders who have no countermeasures. 24 inches. I got 1 hit, but it's energy 3, armor 3, so I didn't damage them. But it was still exciting. And then my Helios moved up here, and the dropship moved up here, and they just fired a bunch of shots into this building and did 1 point of damage.
Alright, last battle group was my heavy battle group. Lifthawk flew up, dropped off 2 Hannibals. Zukov moved forward, tried to shoot at that closest Mercury drone, but was just short of range.
Start of turn 3, and Tristan won the roll-off. And we have no cards, so that's it.
Okay, first off, occupation veterans are amazing. They manned this wall, shot and killed the Odin with their ubercharged plasma rifles. And then the helicopters flew up, shot at the commander, hit him, but failed to do anything.
Yep, passive save.
Yeah.
Activated my heavy group. The miniguns fired at the Free Riders here, managed to blow up an entire base of them. The tail cannon fired over here and killed 2 Hannibals with strafe. And then the black nanomachines fired over here and rolled a 1, so the area thing missed completely.
Activated command battle group. Alexander failed me again, rolled a 1 to hit when I shot at this commander. Failed to do anything with its chain gun on the building with the sirens in there, right there. Lifthawk stayed still, and the Free Riders zipped up right there by the building.
I activated my scout squad. The Mercury drones moved up. The sirens got into their Triton, moved around here, took 2 shots of reaction fire from this Lifthawk. He missed because he needed 6s. Rolled up to here, disembarked them into this building, and my other siren squad moved up to here and moved the sirens into that.
Alright, I activated my standard battle group. Wagons moved up. Front one took a pot shot at the front Mercury drone, killed it. The Free Riders, who were there, zoomed around, tried to put sticky bombs on the Hades. 6 attacks, 6 hits, 1 point of damage.
Yeah, should have averaged a little higher than that, so bad rolling there.
Alright, I activated my air battle group. Balls to the wall, no guts of glory, they flew on over here. Managed to survive all that Helios fire. Did 2 damage points to that. Flew off and he didn't reaction fire with his Phobos.
Saving the Phobos. Alright, I forgot to talk about my infantry battle group. So they went to the wall, shot sniper rifles, killed 1 guy over there. The Helios at the time moved up to here, saved their shots, and then they shot them at the fast movers when they came by. Then just now, I activated my standard battle group. These Helios had already shot. They moved up here. The Phobos moved up, killed that Cyclone with their rail cannons, fired their machine guns, which almost never happens, and didn't hurt the Free Riders.
Alright, I activated my heavy battle group. Zukov moved up, cannon shot the building, did 2 damage points. Railgun tried to shoot at that far Helios, just barely missed it.
Had to hold down.
The 2 Lifthawks for the battle group just moved up here.
I activated my command group. My Zeus shot at his Alexander, missed, rolled a 1, moved up a bit, and his minigun shot at the Free Riders, didn't do any damage. His Neptune, this one, shot the Free Riders with a stealth missile, rolled a 6, and blew one of them up. Turn 4, Tristan, 1 initiative.
My command battle group, Alexander moved up into Jack Diddley's squad again.
Tried to shoot the Hades, which was hold down, missed on a 4-up. Did 1 damage to that building with the side gun.
Side guns, and then the Free Riders, 3 attacks with sticky bombs, 2 hits, rolled 2 6s, and did 4 damage to the Hades.
Really, really hurt.
Alright, I activated the Hades and moved back, fired its black nanomachines, but deviated 3 inches back to here, just nicked this base, did 1 damage to it, I rolled a 1, so nobody died. The machine guns killed 2 guys on that base, and the tail cannon didn't really have any good targets, so it blew up the drill. The whole thing in 1 turn.
Oh well. Alright, I activated my standard battle group. Gun wagons moved up, killed one of the Mercury drones, and the free riders moved over there and did 1 more damage to the Hades with the sticky bombs.
Activated my armor group. The Helios moved up here, blew up the Cyclone. The Phobos had to deal with a coaxial rule, so they moved around back here, shot their machine guns at the free riders, did nothing, shot their AA guns at the wagons, they each killed 1 wagon back there. And the dropship dealt damage to that building and missed the free rider.
Alright, activated infantry battle group got absolutely worked in that central building against those sirens.
Major fortitude checks, though.
Made 42 at least. And then the veterans that were in this building hopped out over into the other building, running across the ground, trying not to get shot.
Yep, 2 inch out of the building and then 1 inch embarkation into the new one.
I activated my scout group, Mercury drones moved up. This Siren's Triton tried to move out of the way but got reaction fired until they were killed. And this Triton just moved slightly over so it's on top of his Alexander, and in case it gets shot down it might hurt the Alexander.
Alright, I activated my heavy battle group. Zukov moved up. Hull cannon shot at the Helios to nothing. It shot one of the
Mercury drones.
Yeah, Mercury drones out of the sky. This moved up. Missile did nothing on a Helios. Shot the other Mercury drone out of the sky. And this is moving up threateningly, barely squeezing between buildings.
And it shot a missile and did 1 damage to a Helios.
Oh yeah, I forget. It actually did something.
Yep.
I activated my command group. He did a quick dust off, picked up the commander, moved him forward a bit, and shot the building with his smart missile and missed it.
In my air group, they flew in this way. His Helios shot down one of them, whiffed against that.
2 1s.
Flying this way, small arms fire from them, shot down the last one. So yeah.
I activated my infantry group. They were still at the wall. They fired their sniper rifles because those aren't involved in the small arms fire. At the free riders, killed 1 guy over here on a 5. And then moved over here with the miniguns, shot them, didn't hit anything. And these guys drove over here, and their dropship went to the deck, flew underneath his lift hawk, and ended up on the other side.
Top of turn 5, and Tristan won again.
Alright, I activated infantry battle group. Let's get this out of the way. Obviously, my guys are dead. This is the only one left in the building.
No more casualties on my side either.
Yep. And then MVPs right now because they actually did this. They killed the Hades.
Went to the wall, shot their surprisingly nasty overcharged plasma rifles or whatever they are, and did, I think it was 4 more damage to the Hades.
Yeah.
It only had 2 left, so Hades is dead. And these guys, they kind of are not that good in CQB, but they're one of the best shooting infantry units in the game. They are nasty. I'm learning that the hard way.
They're expensive too, so
Yeah.
you pay for what you get though.
I activated my armor group. They embarked into their Neptune here. He reaction fired with Zukov, missed on a 4-up. They moved over here. And these Helios moved forward, tried to shoot his gun wagons, didn't roll that well, and did 1 damage to one of them. And their dropship shot his Alexander and didn't do anything.
Alright. Scots hate the Alexander.
He has had a pretty rough time with the Alexander.
I actually managed to hit his Zeus with it, but then I rolled a 1. I needed anything but a 1 to kill it, and I rolled a 1.
And I failed my passive save too.
Yeah, that too. Then the free riders drove up, managed to do a point of damage somehow.
Yep, with the sticky bombs.
The lift hawk on top of the building now was just out of range to shoot with its missiles, and didn't do anything with its AA on Neptune with Phobos.
Cool.
Activated my infantry group. These Helios moved up here. The gun wagons have no countermeasures, so they shot over there, killed the gun wagon, and the dropship didn't really do anything. And the infantry over here shot their sniper rifles at this base, did nothing. Shot their assault rifles at that base, because it's within 9 inches, also did nothing.
Alright, activated my standard battle group. My free riders zoomed around, tried to put a sticky bomb, and the shield that is designed to stop incoming cannon fire somehow keeps a bomb from being stuck to its leg.
Yep, that's how it works.
And then this took 2 shots at that, hit both times, but failed to do anything
On the
damage
Neptune.
on the Neptune.
I activated my command group. I moved my dropship to the far side here so it could land. Picked up the Zeus, just went a couple inches, got reaction fired by that. Fortunately, it didn't kill its last damage point. Zeus got out, disembarked over here to hide behind that building.
Alright, I activated my heavy battle group. Zukov tried to shoot at the Zeus and whiffed horribly. He tried to shoot a missile at the Zeus, missed. Then he shot an anti-aircraft gun there, failed to hurt it. But his missile took the last point of damage off the Zeus. So I finally got rid of that thing.
Yep, commander's dead.
Alright, activated my siren group. Everything stayed still except these sirens went to the wall over here and fired their auto-sensing magnums, which I've never fired before, at the free riders and did 2 points of damage to that base.
This has been a game of so many firsts, thanks to that unit.
Start of turn 6, despite my commander being dead, I miraculously actually beat him. I rolled a 5 and he rolled a 1, so I'm going first.
Alright, I activated my armor group. The Phobos managed to get over here and disembark. I took reaction fire from the Zukov and both of the Lift Hawks and managed to take no damage from any of them, so they were contesting this focal point over here. And then Helios moved up here, shot the Zukov in the gun wagon, killed the gun wagon, didn't hurt the Zukov.
Alright, I activated my command group. The Alexander kind of did something. It shot its grenade launcher and did 1 damage point to each of the Phobos. Gun whiffed again.
Yeah, that's 4 turns in a row where he's rolled a 1 when he needed a 2-up on either the hit roll or the damage roll. I really feel for him at this point. It's pretty awful.
And it's happened for the last 3 games, too.
Yeah, that should not be how the Alexander works. And then you got your free riders.
Yeah, they tried to sticky bomb that back. Helios did nothing, and the Lift Hawk tried to missile one of the Phobos and did nothing.
I activated my sirens. They both went to the wall and fired magnums at the free riders. These guys got really unlucky, didn't hurt them. These guys took the last wound off that free rider there.
Alright, activated the infantry. Whiffed horribly over there. I hit enough to get energy 11s, but I rolled, I think, 2 1s to hurt. Dice guys just hate me in this game. And then the Jacksons over here rolled around, tried to shoot there. They needed 6s to hurt it, so I'm not surprised why I didn't hurt it.
Yeah,
and the Lift Hawk failed to missile Phobos.
Over here.
Yeah, over there.
Alright, activated my infantry group. I totally forgot his free riders were here, so instead I shot a Jackson over there, didn't do anything to it. The Helios moved up there. Before they moved, they shot the Zukov, did 1 damage point to it. And the miniguns didn't do any damage to the free riders.
I activated my heavy battle group, just sort of swung the Zukov around here, moved these over here. AA here failed to do it. No, they did 1 point of damage
on the Neptune.
And hull cannon, missile, and missile failed to kill the already injured Helios.
Alright, my command group activated. All that's left is the Neptune, and it missed the Zukov.
Alright, I activated my standard battle group. They just, free riders moved up here, managed to sticky bomb the Helios for 1 point of damage.
Alright, end of the game. So let's go through the focal points. I get 2 points for this one. He did not contest it, so that's 2 points for me. I got 1 point for this one for contesting it, but he won it with his Alexander and his occupation veterans there, so 2 points for him, 1 point for me, so I'm still up 3-2. The center here, he contested it, but because I had the Helios and the Sirens, I ended up winning it. So I'm up 5 points to 3 points. And then over here, I got that one. He did not contest it, so 7-3, and nobody got that one. So final score 7-3. Really interesting facing some of the new resistance units, especially those free riders. Those free riders, I didn't know what to expect with them, but really what it's all about is those sticky bombs and the fact that they're so hard to kill. They're really, really hard to kill. You need either like
a 5 or a 6.
Yeah, you almost always need a 5 or a 6. The solution is you want to hit them with a high strength blast, like the black nanomachines. And if I had played this game over again before my Hades got killed, any time that the free riders were a legal choice within 18 inches, I would have shot the black nanomachines. Because if you get over the center of the base, you get a D6 hits at energy 10, so you're probably just going to kill whatever base gets centered over it.
I tried to kill them with machine guns and magnums and sniper rifles, and that's a really slow, difficult way to kill free riders. It was really tough. They killed my Hades. They killed my... What else did they kill? Like...
They did a lot of damage to the walkers.
They killed the Odin.
They killed the Odin.
Or no, the occupation veterans. And those were also amazing. Interesting unit, again, I think I mentioned this earlier, but they're not that great in CQB for a non-basic choice, for an exotic, but they are amazing at shooting. 18-inch range, they're hitting on
plasma rifles.
Hitting on twos, so you can, hitting on twos, so you can get an energy 11 hit almost every time you fire them at 18 inches. So they were very nasty against tanks. They're tough to kill because you can hide them in buildings. Really, the best way to kill them is with the sirens, like I did there. But you know, I couldn't really get the sirens back here because I wanted them to score in the middle, and they were stranded. So those ones kind of went rampant, killed the Hades. Almost probably should have killed 1 or 2 Phobos on that last turn. Yeah. So really, the infantry were what did the damage here in the Resistance. Resistance exotics are really good. And the scouts, yeah. Free riders are scouts.
And the thing that I wish that my dice would have let me see what they could really do better are Zukos. Every time I needed like a 2 to do something, I rolled a 1.
You had some pretty bad rolls in crucial situations. I'll be the first to admit that. The Alexander was pretty cold. I feel like you were a little over-aggressive with the tunnel, maybe, in the beginning.
Maybe.
Yeah, well, you could have gone 2 ways. I feel like you either would have needed to go right in my face, so that you were shooting me as I was dropping, or gone a little more conservative and tried to pop behind a building or something. It was kind of in the middle.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe right here would have been a better choice.
Yeah, that could have been good, because you would have snuck around the side.
Tentacles could have hit for the first turn, popped out and shot anything.
Yeah. Despite the Hades getting killed by a bunch of guys on motorcycles, it still was awesome. Killed 2 Hannibals, killed a Zukov, killed about 8 technicals, killed the drill, and killed I don't think it killed the gun wagons, but
and it was basically being a Hades.
Yeah, Hades was still awesome, even in death. This is a really strong list. Those Archangel Pathfinders are really good too. Again, took me a while to kill them. He played very aggressive with them. I don't think he needed to take quite so many shots as he came through. But yeah, I don't know. Any thoughts on strategy? I mean, this is a pretty established mission. I don't think there's much to say about the mission. It's land grab. It's the standard focal point mission. I don't know. What else? What do you think about your army? How would you change it?
I'm not sure I'd have taken it. Now, yes, the Hannibals didn't have a chance to do anything, but if I had the models, I'd almost have just taken occupation veterans and more free riders. Now that I know what they can do, it's absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, resistance infantry lists are, I think, going to be really powerful. I'm totally have a newfound respect for that. We'll have to try the drill out again to give it another shot. I don't think it had that big of an impact on this game, but it's still a really cool model, and I think it has some cool options. So yeah, I thought it was really interesting. It's really interesting to play the new units. I'm excited as even more releases come out. Anything else to say?
Just hope nice guys are kinder than the next time.
Yeah. Next time maybe I'll fight against an Alexander that has a gun on it.
Yeah.
That'll be a new experience. Yeah, I forgot to put the bullet in or the shell. Cool. All right. See you next time.